Hi YouTube. I'm making this video for, especially for 539 Productions, Matt. He does a lot of graveyard. And I just wanted to show him that some of the graveyards around here, yeah, some of these stones are pretty damn old, I'll say that. But this is the Madison Township Cemetery. There's the sign. But most of these stones are for as old as this place is, and this place has been here since I was a kid. And I'm 70 years old, buddy. So you know, they've taken pretty good care of this. I just hope I'm not walking on the graves. But there's one graveyard over here. Well, in fact, two. I want to see this little, I don't know exactly. Well, I don't know what that is, but you can't read them. So I don't know if these, if this is a grave or not. But here's the one that I was really interested in. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to read this or not. And there's some old ones here. Oh, this, looks like it says World War I. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Looks like World War I. The only reason I'm doing this is to show you that a lot of the I'm going to go to some other graveyards. Oh, there's a gravestone back here. For a minute I thought it was knocked over, but I guess not. Yeah, I thought that was knocked over, but see how it's set up? And there's a grave right there, too. Some of these gravestones, I've never seen them made like this before. Kids, Dorothy Clark, George Clark. I'll be gone. So I'm going to go to a couple others. But this is really nice. Yeah, there's some stones here that are pretty old. Some gravestones here that are pretty old. Now here's one that seems like it's, yep. And I see, I've got to be careful where I'm walking here, because I might be walking on graves. Some of them are pretty old. I've seen something like that too, but whether that's a gravestone or not, I don't know. Grass needs cut. There's one that's leaning over, and see, I don't know how this is. Okay, this one looks like And that one fell down. Huh. Doesn't seem like there's a bottom to it. But my point is that most of the graves that I'm going to show you aren't in real bad condition. As far as a public graveyard goes, this is the worst one I've seen so far. Okay, now I don't know what's going on here. Now I'm, like I said, I'm going to take you to a couple more, maybe 3 more. Huh. Never saw one made like that. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, folks, I'm back. Matt, this is the second graveyard. Now, this is the Lisbon, I guess you'd call it Lisbon City Graveyard or cemetery. And look at these. Now, I can't show you the whole cemetery because, oh my God, it covers so many acres. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not showing you the newest part. There are all some fairly old stones here. Let's see, that says 1934 and 1984, it looks like. Now these, I don't know if these are the, if that's a birth date on there, or if that's the, and a lot of them, many of them don't have dates on them. But like I said, this is a big place that covers acres and acres. And again, people, this is a very old cemetery because this cemetery's been here since way before me. So you know it's older than 70 years, at least. And there's some veterans. I'll walk up here and see if now most of these, a lot of them is in the 2000s, so there's 1999, 1991, there's 1955, 1950, but still, I'm just trying to show you that most of the cemeteries or graveyards around here. I wish I could show you more, but like I said, this covers acres. And even, well, here. Let's go down here because some of these stones are, they look old to me, but they might not be. Oh, 2006 and 2009, okay. But they do look, from the back they look kind of old. I guess it's just the way they're made. Okay, I'll be back with another graveyard in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, and Matt, this is the third, this is a church cemetery. And yes, there's a few stones. Here's a couple up here that's, but the way they're set up, I think, I'd be willing to bet that they're going to fix them. There's the church. And yes, there's some gravestones here that it has I don't know if it was human destruction or weather destruction. Some of it, I'm going to say it looks like weather destruction. It looks like the ground is given away on some of them, but that's not to say that some of it isn't human destruction, because it could be. I did a video of this cemetery a few years back, and I don't remember the damage being this bad. But if you look at some of these, I'm going to say that I believe it's I believe it is nature. To me, this some of this looks like it's the ground that's given away. But hey, that doesn't mean that there hasn't been humans up here at night. (1933, 1950). Oh, here you go, 1896, 1918. But yeah, if you if you get a good look, I'm going to say that a lot of the damage, I think, the damage here, I'm going to say about half of it, or most of it, I would say, is nature, the ground. The ground is wet, I can feel it. Of course, we've had a lot of rain, but still, Okay, the last cemetery I'm going to take you to is the Bowman Cemetery. And it is a private owned family cemetery, but it is open to the public. However, there's a gate across the road. You can't drive back, you have to walk back because it's locked. And I don't blame them, because when you see the damage done, you know damn well that it was human, not nature. Some of it could be nature, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that a lot of it was human. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Later, guys. Okay, this is the last cemetery that I will show you. This is a private cemetery, and you are allowed to visit it during the day, but not after dark. And once I get back here, I'll show you why. I used to be able to drive back in here, but they've got a gate over the front, so you can't drive. But once we get back here, you'll see why you're not allowed after dark. Because it has been destroyed quite a bit. This is a private cemetery, a family cemetery, but you are allowed to come during the day. I did a video on this a few years ago, so you'll see a lot of stones. Not very big. But yeah. So yes, Matt. It's a shame. The sheriff's deputies, I've seen in our paper where they chase people out of here after dark, and look at this. This really makes me so yes, this is the Bowman Cemetery. And I'm probably stepping on graves and don't even know it. And this one, even though you can't read it, was served in the service. But yeah, this is the Bowman Cemetery, and there's a gate out front. I had to walk back. So I just wanted to show you, Matt, that not all of these cemeteries are good as the first ones I showed. This one's a shame. This one's very, very old. But still, I'm not going to say that all of the destruction was by people, but they do know that a lot of it was. How they could tell, I don't know. Probably something like that. So, later on, I hope you like this map.